Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the frickin' sea? I do. That's right. I'm SpongeBob. No, okay, anyway. Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be not talking about Transformers. The 2 months of Transformers over. Even though I only cut it down for a month. So 10 episodes were released on Transformers. Check them all out, the month of Transformers. And that was super fun. But I'm going to branch off in March. I'm going to branch off into the month of TV shows, and this is kind of like a teaser episode. So what better way to start off the month of TV shows than with the most absurd TV show I have seen in the past 2 years. Oh, the Unikitty show. Before we talk about that show, I just gotta say, Lego. Product placement. The show doesn't even look like Legos. And I'm gonna get on that. Sure, it has some Lego elements, but it just looks like all the characters are made out of, like, blocky. Like, they don't have those Lego features that we all know and love. No, they're just. It's just bland. But we're here to talk about it, so here's my thoughts on the Lego Movie 2's very own TV show, the spin-off where it's Unikitty, and I know this, her castle, and also Puppycorn, one of the characters in the TV show, do make cameos in the Lego Movie 2, but they don't have prominent roles in it. So, yeah, just to let you know that the two universes do coincide, but very loosely. So, yeah. When I first saw the Unikitty show, I simply brushed it off and said, I hate you, Lego. Just stop making product placements. Stop it! Stop it! I haven't seen the Lego Movie 2 yet. I would love to. I'm going to go see it. I've seen it by the time this video comes out, but again, it's not even out when I'm filming this video. But, no, wait, I'm filming... Okay, no, it is out. It's been out for a day. This is absurd, Lego. This is absurd. I don't even know who makes it. I just know it's a Cartoon Network show. But anyway, this is a Kickstarter for the animated month of animations where I talk about TV shows from Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. Ones I've seen, ones I hate, ones I like. So, month of animation. Let's do this. Unikitty. Unikitty. So the show primarily has 6 main characters. Or 7 main characters. 5 good guys and 2 bad guys. Right, let's see. So we got Unikitty, we got Puppycorn, we got that Dr. Fox character that I don't know its name. We got Richard, and we got Hawkadile, and then we have Mr. Frown, or King Frown, or something like that, and then Brock. Brock and King Frown are the 2 villains. So yeah, 7 characters. I'm sure there are little cameo appearances from other characters, but it's primarily just those 7 characters. And it's a fairly simple show. The first episode I watched of it, I've seen a bunch of clips for it, because it's a very intriguing show. I saw the Sparkle Matter Matters, and then the Kitty Court, and then I was watching an episode earlier today about it, and I can't remember what it was called. I also saw Clean where the toast got stolen. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of clips. I haven't gotten into depth. I don't think I'm going to buy any of the Lego sets for it, because it's just not worth it. The characters aren't lovable enough. But before we talk about the show, let's jump all the way back to 2014, when we got the very first look at Unikitty herself. So she was one of the new characters introduced for the Lego Movie, and she was introduced in Cloud Cuckoo Land as the princess. And this show boycotts all of that. Cloud Cuckoo Land isn't even a thing. Which I don't know. I don't know if it's a thing, but so far it's not a thing. I don't know if it is Cloud Cuckoo Land. But yeah, it's not a thing. It also boycotts all of her relationships with Emmett, Lord Petruvius, Lucy, or Wildstyle. Yeah, and it doesn't do justice to the character that I originally saw with it in 2014. Now, Unikitty was my favorite character in the Lego Movie. Call me weird, but I loved her. She was cute, she was friendly, and she was a cat. I love cats. And her design was just so adorable, and I loved it when she went all mad, because her color scheme would completely change. And we'll get to that when I'm talking about more about the Lego Movie 2 from what I've seen from it. Yeah, I really liked Unikitty. She was my favorite character. I never bought any of the Lego Movie sets. The first one, I wanted to, but I never got to it. That's not going to be the case for the Lego Movie 2. I've got my eyes on 2 sets so far. 3 sets, actually. But I just never really saw the appeal to buy the Lego sets. And the Lego Movie was fabulous, 100%. And I have expectations for the Lego Movie 2 that I'm pretty sure it will surpass. I've heard mixed reviews, but I personally see the Lego Movie as that bad of... I mean, not the Lego... The Emoji Movie is that bad of a movie. I didn't like it, but it wasn't terrible. So, you can tell I really... If it's a film and it's entertaining, good job. But Unikitty here, what they did is they took her, changed her into a dog, and turned the color scheme blue and made her sound the voice from Lana from the Loud House. And I believe, if I'm correct, the same girl who voices Timmy Turner also voices Unikitty. And I know most of the voice actors from this show, so they're taking voice actors from not only Nickelodeon, but also Cartoon Network and the Disney Channel, and I really like that. I don't think there's any, I know Timmy Turner, and I know there's Lana. I know that voice has to be Lana. And maybe Lisa. I'm not really particularly sure. I think it's Lisa from the Loud House. But they are taking a lot of these child voice actors and completely exploring upon them. And I like the show. It's okay. It's okay. I'll give you my final rating at the end. From what I've seen from it, it's a kid show. It is such a kid show. And I've seen the recent Transformers Cyberverse show. I thought that was a kid show. No, that's a little higher. That's like a 10-year-old show. This is a 5-year-old show. And that's okay. It's okay. I really don't care. I don't mind those kid shows as long as they're good. I know this is gonna be a little weird, but the Paw Patrol show when I went on Saturdays, I used to sit down and watch that show, and a couple other shows just to see how bad they were, to see what they're filling these kids' head on Nickelodeon with the Doghouse show, Paw Patrol, Blaze and the Monster Machines. Eventually I stopped doing it because I'm like, okay, this is just dumb. It's boring. Those shows were actually halfway decent. This show is a lot better. I'm gonna just be completely honest. It fills the bar that I've been wanting it to fill, and it does everything right for what I wanted it to do. And of course, it is just a money-making thing. It's just to advertise the Lego Movie 2. And I don't think it'll last more than 2 seasons. But it's a very cute show. And I know I'm kind of getting a little mixed thing here. What I overall think of the show is just a little the Richard character, he kind of reminds me of Squidward. Okay, you know what? You know what? It kind of reminds me of SpongeBob. Because Unikitty is this happy, optimistic character who has his optimistic friends. And then we have Richard here, who is the embodiment of, the parent, the to-do list in everybody. The boring things you have to do, like water the flowers, do the dishes, all these stuff. Because, again, they have to appeal to these people. And it really makes sense because Unikitty's that child character, that princess child character. And then this Richard guy is, again, Squidward. The guy, the to-do list, your to-do list. He's literally a floating gray brick. And that has a to-do list. And I actually like that character a lot. I like how it plays out. And not that I hate any of the characters, but I had some genuine laughs from the Kitty Court one. I didn't get any laughs from Sparkle Matter Matters, because that was just dumb. But the Kitty Court was funny. There's this one part where because this Miss King Frown guy gets his foot hit by Unikitty's car because she wasn't paying attention, so he calls a court, and in the court they're like, okay, we're calling suspects. They call the literal car that did it to the sand, and it burst through the wall. And I genuinely had a laugh. I laughed out loud at that. That was just so retarded. And then, of course, the puppy corn yells, "I'll allow it," because he was the judge. And I just had a genuine laugh of how retarded that was. And unfortunately, the next scene, the next one, the ridiculous thing they did in that was follow exactly the same format. They're like, Unikitty's like, I'm calling the sun to the court, and the sun literally bursts through the ceiling and says how he's so lonely. But that gag would have been so much funnier as if they didn't do the car, because it took the charm out of that moment. But I, again, had a genuine laugh at these two scenes from the show, and the show is just... The animation does not look anything like Legos. Sure, you can pick out pieces here and there, but it's not Legos. But it just looks fabulous, and it looks generically well animated. I don't know who animates it. I know, yeah, I'm really not sure. It's, again, a Cartoon Network team. But it's going to be one of my favorite Cartoon Network shows here, because it's just so bizarre and stupid. I don't like the Dr. Fox character. I think that character is kind of boring and non-fleshed out. Puppycorn is just a male Unikitty. It's really, that's all it is. And while that's not bad, it's not good either. It's very not good. Unikitty just needed to be her own character, and you don't need to make a glorified male version for the boys, because, you know, I liked Unikitty and I was a guy. I'm still a guy, of course. And sure, Unikitty is not the most popular character, and is the character, actually, out of the entire Lego movie that I was least expecting to get a spin-off for in 5 years. I was not expecting to see Unikitty get her own TV show. I would have liked to see Metalbeard get his own show. And then, of course, Batman had already got his own show. So that's another character I would have expected to get his own movie. Or just like a spin-off TV show in the Lego universe, but not Unikitty. And I guess it kind of works because her appearance doesn't have to be stuck to the Lego form, because there are no Lego minifigures at all in Unikitty's world. And it's just very cute. I'm trying to put it with another show. I'm gonna say it's the same animation style as Teen Titans Go. And if you don't like that animation style, you still go ahead and check out Unikitty, because I did never like the Teen Titans Go, all the butt jokes. They weren't funny. They were just kind of gross. This show, since none of the characters have butts, you know, they kind of have to go with the facial expressions. And some of the facial expressions are straight out meme material. The Block guy, the Richard guy, does the Lenny face. He literally does the Lenny face in one of the episodes. And I was just so shocked at all these facial expressions they can get with this character. And all the characters have these different emotions. Unikitty is the only one who actually has different formed emotions. She has the sad where she turns all blue. She has the frightened where she turns all white. She's got her normal where she's, you know, normal Unikitty. She's also got the anger one we see often in the films, especially the Lego Movie 2, where that's her only form, I believe. We see her get mad, and we see her. We don't get her I haven't seen her seasick yet. That we saw in the Lego Movie where she was green. We haven't seen that one yet. But her cheeks, they do change, like, depending on what she's doing. And I just gotta say, it's generically funny. The show has got good laughs. It's retarded and stupid. But I don't think it'll last that long, because it is just a marketing thing. But, yeah, it's pretty funny. Check it out. I really wish they'd bring in more characters. I think Queen Whatever Wanabe would be a good character to bring in that show. Obviously, they won't. If they did, it would just be for a guest appearance one episode, because they don't want to break the flow. But it would be a nice character to introduce. Maybe Emma and Lucy. Maybe Batman make a cameo. Metalbeard. Benny. I really like Benny. Benny is one of my favorites, too. But there's no minifigures in it, so I feel like Metalbeard and Queen Whatever Wanabe is going to be the best route. I don't think Rex is going to be in there. No, I think it's just going to be the main 7 guys and girls. Overall, it is a girl show, but me, I'm not a brony. I don't like My Little Pony. I don't like those kind of shows. This one, I do like, and it's very enjoyable. I would say it's not even close to like the levels of the Powerpuff Girls, like the old one. It surpasses the new Powerpuff Girls a lot. I don't think we'll be seeing this show again for very long. I think it's just going to be one of those trash shows like that one Turbo show they made after the movie came out. I think that was a Netflix original. I think it's going to be one of those shows where, yeah, it's cute and it's kind of a follow-up to the movie, but it's just Unikitty. And they have made some Lego sets on it. But other than that, let's talk about the Lego Movie 2's Unikitty. And here, I again haven't seen the film, so this is just what I'm going off. I expect a lot more. I expect the same Unikitty from what we saw in the movie, but a lot edgier because now she's got the Ultra Caddy form, which I want that set so bad. It looks so cool, and I really like the angry Unikitty again from the 2014 movie. So Unikitty as a character is pretty cool. I do like it, but the show really just wasn't necessary. I don't buy very many Lego sets that often. The most recentest one I bought was this one. And dang it, did I just put in product placement? Ah!